Hey buddies, Mr. Puggy here, coming at you another Wonderlands video. Today I want to show you this nifty trick that allows you to deal 3 times more damage with a simple button click with the Ruby's Spite. Now the Ruby's Spite is a crossbow pistol that was actually nerfed a little bit ago. I'm not really sure why, because I didn't feel like it was too powerful. Despite the nerf, it still has this nice little trick that will allow you to bump up your damage a little bit more, because honestly I do feel like the Ruby's Spite, albeit a really good gun when you get it going, because it starts homing and shooting faster after you get a kill, it does drag its feet a little when you first start shooting enemies. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch in the top right. You have no idea how much helps me out. And let's get into the video.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
Right off the bat, we already know that it deals lots of damage because cross bolts deal lots of damage. Now, the nice thing about the Ruby Spite is that it shoots in a straight line instead of an arcing pattern, which some cross bolt guns don't have. But the way that you're going to deal the 3 times more damage is as simple as just switching to your alt fire mode. So for me, all I had to do is press C, and I switch alt fire mode, and now I'm going to be able to deal 3 times more damage. But I do want to say the person who discovered this interaction is by the name of a Brrzerker. Now Brrzerker is a theory crafter on Quag's server. He's always pretty active in the server, and he's always a friendly face. And give him some love in the comments of the video, because this trick is actually pretty cool and it's really easy to do. So as I said before, all you need to do is press alt fire mode, but let me show you how much damage we're going to be dealing. So I'm just going to shoot this target real quick. You'll see that we're dealing around 600, 800 damage with each shot. But if I were to go over to my alt fire mode, you'll notice that our damage increases to 17k pretty easily. It appears to literally just be a flat damage increase. I'm not sure if there's anything that affects it or anything, but it's interesting that the alt firing mode that really is meant to just change your scope allows you to deal even more damage. It doesn't increase crit damage as far as I'm aware. It's just a flat damage increase. So body shots and headshots will see the 3 times increase in damage. As you can see right there, we're dealing around 5k on crit shots on the head, while if we switch over to the alt fire, we're dealing up to 14 to 15k. Now this might not seem like a lot, but if you were to actually get a kill with the Ruby Spite, you will start seeing your damage is increased exponentially because of the fact that the fire rate is so high. And with the alt fire increasing the damage of the gun by 3 times, we're going to see our damage skyrocket, allowing us to deal lots of DPS to any enemy we see, and gives me a reason to finally use the Ruby Spite besides just fun little speed kill stuff. Because of its homing capabilities, I can run really fast and then kill the enemies very easily with it, since it homes so well, which is the normal application I use the Ruby Spite. But now I'm going to probably be playing around with it just to see if I can't get it to work on some other builds as well, because it does quite a bit of damage for each bolt. And if you were to get all bolts to hit, you're going to deal a whopping like 40k damage pretty easily, and it reloads in just like a second. This small little trick, just allowing it to deal up to 3 times more damage, is really beneficial, and I would imagine it would kill bosses really quickly. In fact, let's go over to Parasite and see if we can't kill the Parasite really quickly with this as well. So I'm not going to shoot the Parasite right away. I'm going to start amping the gun by getting a mob kill so we can get the homing capability and the extra fire rate, and then I'm just going to proc on my small little things, and then I'm just going to shoot as fast as possible, and we're going to see the boss melt pretty quickly. Now granted, one of the shots probably was a double proc of play the angles, because we did get like 2 health bars just instantly deplete. But we were steadily decreasing the HP of the boss without even optimizing dark magic damage. So I would imagine if you were to optimize dark magic damage, you could kill the boss pretty quickly, probably even quicker than you saw right there. Since this gun does spawn a decent amount of projectiles, it probably would be pretty good with play the angles, because, you know, 3 to 6 bolts hitting 1 target guaranteed because of the homing. And then when you're from the angles, you probably are going to get a couple play the angles procs almost guaranteed each time you shoot the gun. But I digress. I suggest you guys to try this out. Another big shout out to Brrzerker for discovering this. I think it's really cool that this gun has just a trick to allow you to deal 3 times damage. More than likely this is unintended, so it's probably going to be patched, but have fun with it while you can. And as always, a big shout out to the members who make these videos possible. We got Jace Noodles, Clairvoyance, Rick and Glacius, Josh Dig, 31 Bar 70, Ray Wolf, Wishkeeper, and Super Noob. These are the people who support me as little as $5 a month, and you can also support me as little as $5 a month by clicking the link in the comments description or in the top right to become a member. The more members we have, the closer I get to becoming full-time, which means more videos for you guys. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. More in a cave with a torch on a wall than a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.